so much for being here. Really appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. Really helps out the channel. And if you are live with me on Twitch, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And so we now have a Rayquaza Zeraora Naganadel deck. Now, I know I've said that Zeraora is not competitively viable. I think this is the only deck where it might actually stand a chance to be relevant or useful, and therefore I'm giving it a genuine try. So we have Naganadel, where it's an Ultra Beast, 130 HP, and with its ability charging up, watching your turn before you attack, you may attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Now its attack turning point does 80 damage, and if you have exactly 3 prize cards remaining, this attack does 80 more damage, so up to 160. So you're dealing a pretty good amount, but the important thing is the ability charging up allows you to recover energy that you have discarded previously, and also energy from knocked out rays to maintain your damage output at a very high number. Why do you need many energy in play? Well, Rayquaza GX with its 180 HP has the attack Dragon Break, which deals 30 damage times the amount of basic grass and lightning energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So that's why energy on Naganadel counts towards Rayquaza GX's damage output. Then you also have Tempest, where you discard your hand and you draw 10 cards for a really cool setup attack. And the ability Stormy Winds, when you bench Ray from your hand, you may use the ability, you discard the top 3 cards, and then you get an energy from the discard pile. So we have a bunch of ways to get energy back from the discard pile in this deck, because even Zeraora GX, 190 HP basic Pokemon, with the ability Thunderclap Zone, each of our Pokemon that has any lightning energy attached to it has no retreat gust. So we're not going to be losing any energy for retreating, which is really good, right? And then Plasma Fist does 160 damage. This Pokemon can't attack during your next turn. Basically the same attack as Puzzle GX. However, we do get the GX attack Full Voltage, which allows us to attach 5 basic energy cards from our discard pile to our Pokemon in any way we like. So kind of like Turtonator's GX attack, but better, because you can choose grass energy with this attack. So another way to recover energy. The fighting weakness is not ideal, but it can be worked around because we have Rayquaza as the main attacker. So Zeraora can maybe sometimes attack. The ability is nice in conjunction with the not having to pay retreat cost to play around or to switch around the Rayquazas. And then the attack could be useful because with a choice band you do hit for 190 damage. Now Tapu Lele is there for support as well, and 2 copies. And then supporters wise, we have 4 Guzma, 4 Sides here, which is one of the new supporters. You may discard any number of cards from your hand, and then you draw cards until you have 5 cards in your hand. So we're going to choose to discard energy and then get them back with Naganadel or even Stormy Winds, and draw cards as well. We also have triple Cynthia, double Lily, and then 4 Guzma to target down the right threats. Now items wise, we have 4 energy switch, so that all the energy that Naganadels recover can be transferred to Rayquazas. And in an ideal world, you can go bench Ray, use Stormy Winds, attach an energy from hand, energy switch from Naganadel, and then boom, that's a Rayquaza attacking immediately. 4 Mysterious Treasure for consistency and to discard energy, 3 Ultra Balls, same, we search for Pokemon and we discard energy, 2 Nest Balls for more direct search, a Single Stretcher, double Choice Band, and then 16 total energies, 8 Grass and 8 Lightning. This deck could be playing either regular Coco or even Tapu Koko GX. Both are decent options, but I was trying to keep the deck as straightforward as possible, and so this is the final list that I've come up with for the deck. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we shall see how it goes, how it works out for us. Okay, hello Standard 208, thanks so much for being here. And calling Coin Flips, we're up against Jeremy. We always seem to face him in our live streams. Always seem to face Jeremy in our live streams. Okay, so we start Zeraora. We have a lightning energy to be able to retreat. We also have a ton of Pokemon Search, but not too many energy to be able to use it effectively. Therefore, I am tempted to ultra for Lele for Cynthia. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do actually. I'm gonna ultra these two. I mean, I'm not even Cynthia, I meant Lily. We have no energy prized, in fact. We actually have no energy prize. So I'll search for a supporter card, which will be the Lily. Turn 1 Lily is pretty good here. And I'm definitely using Mysterious Treasure for a Poipole here. And we're up against Grand Bull. So Zeraora might actually end up attacking here. Now I'm gonna use Rayquaza GX's ability. I do discard 2 energy, which is pretty good news, not gonna lie. And then we go for the Lily. And we draw extra energies. No other ways to discard them, however. But I do have the turn 2 KO on the Snubble, right? So I pass now. The energy switch is gonna come in super clutch here. And Apple 1990, if you check out the Twitch archive after the live stream is over, you'll be able to see the first deck that we streamed was actually Zeraora Lycanroc. Yeah, so you'll be able to check out a list that worked out pretty well. Honestly, worked out pretty well. Okay. Okay, so Strika as a partner to Gramble is interesting. Decides to attach an energy and decides to use Make a Mess, hitting for 20. Now that means a single shrine will be able to KO the Zeraora. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna energy switch, right? We're gonna energy switch this energy up to here. We're gonna attach the energy that will get us a KO. And I think I'm gonna Sightseer the 2 energy and the other Sightseer and draw 3 cards. Not the best cards in the world, but at least we get a KO here. At least we get the first KO. The deck definitely not working as intended. Yeah, I mean I can't get a follow-up KO with Rayquaza if Zeraora survives. Otherwise, I guess I still can. In an ideal world. And Shark Racco, why not switch into Rayquaza? Because Rayquaza is weak to Gramble. So if my opponent wants to take a KO with Gramble here, he needs Gramble, energy, and either a Choice Band or a Shrine of Punishment. And a 0 card hand. So 4 things required. If he chooses to... if I attack with Ray, then he only needs a clean hand, a Gramble, and a Fairy Energy, right? So it's better to force your opponent to require more cards to get the KO. Yeah, that's why. You have to take weakness into account here. Great Ball for Zora. Wait, what? Zork, Substrika, Grand Ball. That's an interesting concept. Okay, so Poipole is nice, and then we actually can Stormy Winds. Now we're going to attack with Ray, yeah? And it's not Fire Weakness, it's Fairy Weakness. Now we are going to attack with Ray, because Zeraora cannot attack this turn, yeah? And by eliminating the Gramble, we are actually able to... I should have transferred the Grass, not the Lightning. We are actually able to take a KO on this Gramble and nothing threatens our Rayquaza now, you know? So every card, every little thing has to have some purpose, yeah? And then my opponent is well played, and yeah, that's game. So turn 2, I think the energy switches is what makes this deck potentially work really well. You get those explosive turn 2 160 damage, which is really cool. Okay. So we'll call the coin flip. We're going second this time against Dawnfall 87. Is that Sierra? Is she streaming right now? I don't think she is. I don't think she is. And the White Snake, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 250 bits. Very, very kind of you. Now Team Poliswag is no longer in first place. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 250 bits, the White Snake. Okay, so we're up against a metal type deck. So it's gonna be an exchange of one-hit KOs. Really gonna need to get a good setup here. It's really cool that you can attach energy and free retreat. Right, so you're not losing the attachments that badly. And you can energy switch as well. I think 4 energy switch in this deck is actually really, really good. And the White Snake, thank you so much for the extra 100 bits. Very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Okay, so this is probably Metagross and not Magnezone because of the Delmize. So I'm happy with that, right? I am actually happy with that. And Zeraora, I mean Zeraora doesn't get one-hit KOs unless it's against a Layla with a choice band. But it does resist metal, which is good. Potentially useful. Yeah, potentially very, very useful. Potentially very, very useful. Oh, it's Zeraora GX, never mind. Potentially better, potentially worse. Not that big a difference in the end. Okay, so Mysterious Treasure for a Poipole. Or Ray. Nah, I think a Poipole is better. I think a Poipole is better. And then I'll attach the Lightning so I can start potentially free retreating. And okay. This is fine. We'll use Ray's ability. We'll lose a choice band, not ideal. And I mean, I could Tempest, but I don't feel like I should Tempest. Grab the grass, and then I'll just pass here. Yeah, we'll just pass. Okay. Okay, so Metal Frying Pan, we get Guzmud into the Ray, interesting. Can we actually get a knockout? Not past the Steel Wing, I don't think. Right, not past the Steel Wing, but we still need to attack this turn. So I think I'll save the Choice Band. My opponent is reducing 60 damage, right? So energy plus that, that's 90. Hopefully with double Naganadel. Okay, I'm definitely attaching the choice band, I guess. And then I'm definitely playing this. I mean, do I risk not getting an energy off of the sides here? No, I don't think I should. I did win game 1, yes. Is this Ray Naganadel? Yes, it is. Okay. So I did, in fact, find that second Naganadel. Not best here, though. Not the best deal. Yeah, I'm gonna need another Ray. Okay. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and use Stormy Winds. hopefully discarding a bunch of energy. Not a bunch, but enough. And then we'll charge up with the lightnings. And we will Dragon Break here. For 120 damage, that's fine by me. All we need to do is find an energy switch. Right? Which of the 5 cards I'm actually not liking my odds. You've been playing too much Granbull? Yeah, Granbull's pretty good. Granbull is definitely pretty good. Jaguai, how did I get my demo account? It's a marketing account. Yeah, so I got it by doing marketing activities for Pokemon. Okay, so there's the second Scissor GX. There's a Registeel with Exoskeleton. What? And then we see the Steel Wing. Okay. So I 100% need an energy switch. Otherwise, I am dead here. The Ray is nice. Hopefully I don't discard an energy switch. I do not. That's good. So I'll grab the grass. And then we'll Sightseer for 5. And we do find it. Awesome. We do. I guess I need an energy from hand as well. I guess I needed an energy from hand as well. Okay. So is this enough though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 150 minus 60, 90 plus 120. I believe this is enough. Yeah. Just enough. And now this is where it gets interesting. Now our next attack hopefully one-shots this even past the Metal Frying Pan. Yeah, it all depends on finding enough Naganadels. It all depends on finding enough Naganadels. My opponent's hitting for 100. That's fine. And this is where this deck struggles when it falls behind in energy attachments to one-hit KO deck. So I need to hit. That's 150 damage. Right? With the GX attack, it's 150. With the regular attack, it's 130. Goes for the Steel Wing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 180. I need a bunch of Naganadels here. And that's pretty good. That is a good draw. Oh, I only have one Naganadel. You're kidding me. The other Naganadel is priced. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have just enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I don't get the KO. Oh boy. I don't get the KO. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, I can find a choice band. But I do not find the choice band. I do get the KO? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, I do get the KO. 2 charge ups, right. I forgot that this Naganadel already had 1 energy. Oops. Yeah, it's KO, it's KO. It's KO, guys. I knew that. I definitely knew that. If I had a Zeraora, I could retreat into the clean Ray and just energy switch onto it. But that's fine. Jaguai, how did I get my demo account? I got it by doing marketing stuff for Pokemon, aka having a channel, a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel that promotes the Pokemon game. Yeah, but as far as I know, they don't give them out anymore. Dime. Ah, okay. Perfect. Okay, all good. So, this is game, right? Oh no, it's not game because we don't have a GX to target. But now we have triple Naganadel, which is crazy. Yeah, this is game 100%. We take a KO here. I mean, I could even afford to retreat. I can even afford to retreat because I get 2 of those 3 energy back here, which is really insane. I'll power the Naganadels differently colored, just because I can. Just because I can. Doesn't actually matter. And then we shall Dragon Break. And there is no way for my opponent to prevent me from getting my last knockout, I believe. Maybe I shouldn't have retreated. Maybe I shouldn't have retreated. Nah, there's no way he KOs the active Ray. There's no way she KOs the active Ray. There is just no way. Energy on the side third goes for the Lily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 energy. So much damage. So much damage. Yep, pretty good. Pretty good and straightforward deck. This is probably slightly worse than Blacephalon because you don't have B-String. Like, you have energy switch instead of B-String, which is definitely less powerful. Yeah. I might die Berserk. I might try Shining Genesect Naganadel in the future. Could she have GX Array? No, Jacko-Eye, because the GX attack does 100 damage plus the two things on the bench. 120, because the GX attack only does the extra damage. The GX attack only does the extra damage if you're an evolution. If you're not an evolution, then it's base 100 damage plus a choice band 130 plus the 2 Delmices 150. Like, she would have needed a DC, a Scissor GX, a choice band, a Kukui, and a third Delmice. And I don't think that deck plays 3 Delmices ever. Do I go Ray? Yeah, let's go Ray. And Abby calls me Sam. I will eventually try Suicune GX. Yes, I plan on featuring all the new GXs from this set. Okay, I definitely plan on doing that. Okay, so discarding this friend for another Poipole. Yeah, 2 Delmice Max and Scissor, right? There's no way she had 3. And then I'm gonna discard this for, I believe, a Ray this time. Now let's go Poipole. Yeah, let's go Poipole. And then let's, maybe this is too much bench space occupied though. It's fine, it's fine. As long as we can keep, or as long as we can stream KOs, we should be good. And then let's Lily. Okay, we get the energy switch. I guess I'll touch the grass. We get the energy switch and we have the energy in the discard ball. So we have knockout on the Rockruff. The opponent might not know we have the energy switch, might not expect it. We'll see, we'll see. We see a nest ball. 3 is way too clunky, right? 3 is way too clunky. So yeah, I will eventually do Suicune GX. I'm also planning on doing a fun Tyranitar GX deck. So we'll see how that goes. Yep, commits the DC event to the Rockruff. Interesting. Feeling it's probably safe. I am okay with that. I am fully and perfectly okay with that. We're gonna see a Lily for 5. Yeah, Tyranitar GX just for fun. Just for fun and honestly for the views on YouTube. For fun and for the views on YouTube. Yeah, it's always good to feature all the GXs. Who expects the energy switch? I mean, I even want to play energy switch in the Blacephalon deck. Maybe no one expects it, but I feel like it makes sense in this deck. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be good. How many energy switch am I playing? 4. I am playing 4 energy switch in this deck. I mean, I don't even remember what Tyranitar GX does, but I'm still gonna give it a try. And yeah, like, energy switch is so important to this deck that I'm playing 4. It's like playing 4 B-strings. Yeah, it's the equivalent of playing B-string for Blacephalon. You play 4 energy switches for Ray. Any plans for Gardevoir GX with Ninetales? Eventually, Frostlass. Yeah, eventually. There are just so many new decks, right? So many new ideas. I can't do them all in one go, but yes, eventually I will do them. Okay, so we could get return KO'd. Right? And our hand is honestly not very good. Our hand is honestly not very good. My opponent committing the Rescue Stretcher, unless he's going to Cynthia. Yeah, my opponent doing things in the wrong order. Like committing the Rescue Stretcher before he is even trading. Yeah. And he traded a basic, which makes it even less likely for him to be able to do Kukui, DC, Stadium, full bench KO, return KO on my Ray. Not having the side seer here is really hurting us. I wish I could side seer all of these away. All the energy pretty much away. Does decide to attack, to commit once again to a Rockruff. So we're gonna chase that Rockruff. Yeah. And the really cool part is that Guzma doesn't cost us anything because we lose an energy and then we immediately get it back. Yeah. And my opponent goes for the Guzma actually. Everything has a 1 retreat cost though. Naganadel having 1 retreat cost is pretty broken. And we top deck Stretcher, not great. Not the greatest top deck, but we'll take it. And then we're gonna counter Guzma, his Rockruff. And we're gonna go ahead and Dragon Break. Hello Jobro, thank you so much for being here. What deck has been the most promising so far, Dalton? Blacephalon. Lost March felt pretty good. The Zero and Ninetales felt pretty good as well, although a bit too slow. Put defending Pokemon in Lost Zone if knocked out. 130 and 30 for each opponent's basic bench Pokemon, and I believe 220 straight up. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't sound very good. Gramble has been pretty good as well, yeah. Okay, Triple Zorg. Now the Ray return KO actually seems decently likely. Yeah, decently likely. So we are in a little bit of trouble, but keeps discarding basic Pokemon though, which makes it hard for him to get a full KO. Oh, please commit the energy to the Rockruff. No, not this time. Not this time. Well, I didn't have a Kuzma anyway, so what was I thinking? What about Malamar Giratina? Malamar Giratina felt okay. Not as broken as the other decks. Like, you know, it's obviously good, it just didn't feel as great because there's no way to guarantee the spell tags. So that was not ideal. Okay, so I get another Guzma, which could lead to another price card, right? Could lead to another price card. However, I think I just attack the Zord, right? I think I just go for that. And attach an energy, I guess. I think it's just damage the Zorg. Alolan Tree was okay, just not great. Okay. You could get 2 from the Lele to what? How many B-string do I play in Rayquaza? 0. I play 4 energy switch. Oh, goes for the Ace roll. Okay. Miami Phonos. I think creo que Vigold Rayquaza es muy lento. Creo que este Rayquaza lo veo un poco más viable. Creo que el Stage 2 de Vikavolt ya no rinde tanto. Okay. So my opponent will be KOing us with Energy Drive, which is fine. B-String could be pretty broken, yeah, because you just put the energy on the Naganadels, right? Okay, so let's think about this. I'm gonna Stretcher back a Ray and Stormy Winds. That's 1 energy. Attach, that's 2. And then if I get 2 back, that's 4, plus the 2 I already have. So I should be able to Guzma KO a Lele. The Ultra Ball helps, potentially. Well, I also have Choice Band. I might save the Ultra Ball for the next turn, though. Okay, so I'm definitely doing this, right? Didn't lose an energy, that's not good. I mean, it doesn't matter. So I'll attach, and I go double charging up. right? Yeah, double charging up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 energy in play. So the choice band gets me a knockout on a Zork. If I don't play the choice band, I just have the clean knockout on the bench lately. I definitely need to play this. I'm gonna spread the energy around. So I'll keep one on each Naganadel. I think I just KO'd a Zork. I think that feels much better. And then if he has multi-switch, then so be it. We can't play around that. I mean, we could if we knocked out the Rockruff. We'll see, because I do get the energy back. So I did lose an energy switch off of the Stormy Wind, so that was bad. Maybe did promote Zork, so he might have Stadium Kukui choice band off of that huge hand. Only a single trade though. 2 DCs gone, well, double trade now. No Kukuis, no choice bands, no stadiums gone. Choice band, Kukui, yep. Kevin, pues 1 hora y media tarde. There's a DC, there's a stadium. Okay, so my opponent got everything he needed for the KO there. As expected. Yeah. As expected. So I mean, I'm gonna need to get really lucky here. I'm gonna need to find my last energy switch. If I find it, I might be able to get a return KO. But only if I find it. Oh, I just lost double Ray and Zeraora right there.
Okay. No more.
Okay, so Lily. No energy switch. And no basic energy either, so... So my opponent just needs a Lycanroc plus another Kukui to get the next KO, which I assume he has, right? There's no way he only plays one Kukui, so we've lost this one. We have most certainly lost this game. Which is sad. Yeah, we've definitely lost this game. And I have a retreat, which is whatever. There's no way my opponent doesn't have what he needs to win here, which is Lycanroc Kukui. Any baby Shuckle in this list? No. I feel like bench space is too tight for that. Shotgun Nostrils, and you have Ultra Balls, Mysterious Treasures, and Sightseers to get energy into the discard pile, and natural KOs. Baton, Wishful Baton could be good, yeah, but I feel like Energy Switch should cover that. I don't know. Yeah, there's a Kukui. There's no way he doesn't have Lycanroc, right? He hasn't played a single Lycanroc. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I wish he had misclicked on the Zeraora. That would have been nice. But yeah, there's a KO. So this deck has potential. Probably not better than Blacephalon. A bit slower. We definitely dead through quite a few turns there, which made things very, very, very difficult. And nothing we could have done there. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for Zeraora Rayquaza. Those were some very quick games. That's how the deck should usually play out. Zeraora Rayquaza definitely has potential. The Zeraora definitely wasn't doing anything, so could probably be cut down to 1. Maybe for an extra draw supporter. Maybe for a Shuckle. But yeah, bench space is definitely very tight. So yeah, next deck will be Sceptile Lurantis, guys, so don't go anywhere. I will be right back, and if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. Is this version better than Vikavolt? Maybe, but I feel like Vikavolt is a bit too on the slower end of things right now. Perhaps because it's like Vika Ray is like, it's a GX attacker that wants to one-hit KO stuff, right? But Blacephalon Naganadel just does what Vika Ray does a lot better, right? So that makes Vika Ray obsolete. So if you want Ray to compete, you need something faster like the stage 1 rather than the stage